More.
These things? When did it get so bad out here?
Get everywhere. Okay, everyone's down. What am I? No map. Skills. Ooh. What we got here? Slow down time. X explosion cause of atrocity arrow have increased data effect. Additional damage. Do this.
At least something out here doesn't want to kill me. Just need someplace warm.
Good job.
Then I can figure out where to go next. That doesn't look good. What is this thing? Some kind of white? What is it you want?
Nope. Okay. I really don't understand how to kill this guy. Okay. The first one though, I didn't understand how to kill it.
More ravens. You trying to tell me something?
I'm coming from here. Let's see up here. Nothing. So this way.
First, he thinks I've been to Asgard. Then, lying. I'm trying to save your life, you big jerk! Gotta get out of the cold.
What about this? What is this? can't jump over there. Good job. Now this one we said with R2 and then send it away. Up here? Up here? Yes. Or the stun is strong. No? That's nothing at all. Let's go this way then. Ooh. What's wrong with this guy? Why he has a barrier or something? Oh no, game from here. Again. Not what I wanted to do. Go up here. That's the other guy. This one is dead. Now, this way. That guy. Need of eye on this guy. Okay.
I find shelter and then what? Where could I go? If I go to Asgard, following the prophecy where Father entered dead, if I stay locked up at home, there's nothing I can do to stop it. I guess in Asgard, I could at least keep an eye on Odin.
No.
Be a spy. Find out his plan. Take control of this.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, who am I kidding? I can't go to Asgard. Wait, are those red leaves? Freya's house. Oh, no.
Ooh. Turtles is done.
Charlie?
I'm still alive.
No. Charlie. Please. Please. Charlie!
Barely.
Hey, big guy. I'm here now. Don't you worry. I need to get you warm. You're gonna have to stand to let me into that house. Think you can do that? Come on, Charlie. You have to do this. I can't help if you don't... Emily! Emily! Good. Good boy. What a mess. I know, buddy. I know. It's cold in here. I should close that window if we're snooping around.
Okay.
Freya hasn't been checking on you? Right. Too busy hunting us down. Come on. Let's get you warmed up. Should be able to make a fire from all this mess. Wow. It's beautiful. Never seen anything like this around here before.
What's that?
From her home in Vanaheim? She must have really missed it. Is this Baldur's? Wonder how Father was able to earn her forgiveness. Valkyrie armor? Does this go with the wings on the wall? From her friend? Wonder what happened to her. I can't believe she never came back to check on her house. To check on you. That's not an excuse.
Seriously? He's using the book.
You're welcome. Where do I go now?
Yeah, now what?
I can't stay. I just can't let my dad die too. There's gotta be something I can do.
Ooh, look at that.
It's okay, buddy. I think he's here for me.
It's one of the Odin.
I'll be okay. I think.
It's one of the Odin ravens. Or no?
Okay.
clear that Odin has a
I'm
plan.
ready. Take me to him.
Where is this guy going now? Why he's going there? There's no reason to. You should find out how to beat him or something. More information you need, not just jump over there.
Odin!
So we're in Asgard now.
Should have learned to swim before Midgard froze over. Hello? I'm here. Odin?
Plains of Ida. Asgard.
Bird.
Completion
Is this
0%.
Asgard? Hey, wait up!
Oh, look at that. Doesn't look too good. I mean, there's nothing. Not
The
a
wall.
single tree.
This is Asgard. Hold on, I'm coming.
Rimtool wall.
Oh,
Monster in Asgard.
friendly.
Oh, pick always this button. By mistake.
Hey, Odin! I thought you said I was welcome in Asgard.
Who's hitting me? Someone up here. I hate those one that they hit behind the corner and spit you in the face. Are we done? Where was the treasure chest? Up here?
I better keep heading towards the wall.
No, you have to shut up. That was it? What about up there? But I'm coming from up there. Look at those nails.
You could have led me around those.
Shut the room. Keep speaking. No? Look at those animals. Look at that. That way? Or that way? Am I coming from there? I don't think I can reach it. I think it's just random scenario. I don't think I can get that. No. This way then. Oh no. Don't tell me.
Yeah, danger! I know! Got it! I see him! Jumper! Well,
Perfect.
this might be the craziest thing I've ever done. But if that's what it
Perfect.
takes to change Father's fate. Hey, Bird! Where'd you go? What am I gonna say to Odin? Hi. I came to be your apprentice. I
Apprentice.
guess.
This guy's
But it doesn't
insane.
mean I, like, serve you now. Not in a foretold by prophecy kind of way.
Yeah, now it's time to call a real wolf. Goodbye.
Bet it's safer on the other side of that wall. Wait, how do I get past the wall? It never came up in Mimir's story about Hrimthur. The stonemason's son built a flaw into it. He only told Frey about it, and I didn't think to ask. Hold on, how was Frey at the house? Did she move in with us? You know what? Focus, Loki.
Come on. You didn't even ask what was happening. I need Kratos for this. That means that he's gonna come here. What?
Father would just burn this away with his blades. But what can I do? Huh. Maybe that sigil magic on my bow can help. What did Brock say?
What
If I
did
could
Brock
just
say?
get that fire to spread to the bramble.
How? Alt2? Alt2. To flare flames. Oh yeah.
There we go.
This one I didn't like it though.
Alchemy.
Ah, perfect. So it's the same of Freya. You just have to link them. The ricochet between enemies. Yeah, last one. This one, maybe. Maybe it's the best one. Should level them up, but it's not very worth it.
Wait, that sounds like people.
Oh, there's people living here. Outside the wall, though, in Asgard. It's weird.
Need help? You look a little lost.
Oh, I'm just getting my bearings.
Well, there's nothing to see this way except the big wall.
Is there a gate to go through?
Nope. Not unless you're an Aesir god, but I guess you'd know that if you were an Aesir god.
Me? No. I'm from Midgard.
What? No shit. Me too. I'm Skildir.
Lucky.
Oh, no shit. Me too.
Hang on. Are you all from Midgard?
Yep. The Allfather saved us from the desolation. Gave us a safe place to settle, but we don't go in there. Can't get into the city unless you know magic. You don't know magic, do you?
A little bit, yeah.
What? No shit. You walk through walls?
Not yet.
Ah.
Not yet.
Couldn't I just climb over it?
That? Without any gear? No. Aren't you afraid of dying?
Well, yeah. I mean, look at that. But
It's not
who
doable.
waits?
Wait. You know the Allfather?
I'm sort of his apprentice.
Apprentice.
No shit! What is he teaching you?
I'm not sure.
Well, how many other students?
I don't know.
How long you stay? You don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna go climb that wall now.
Well, this I gotta see. You need help?
Appreciate it, but I gotta go alone.
Oh, I wasn't gonna climb with you.
What they're
I may
doing.
owe Odin my life, but I don't owe him my death. Not that I think you're gonna fall. Forget I said anything. Is that Hugin? Is Hugin your guide?
Hugin?
Odin's raven, you know, from Hugin and Moonin. He's a pretty good guy.
Hugin and Munin. These two are unlike the spies we see around the realms. Hugin and Munin are Odin's own weird magical pets. Back at the house, I saw them disappear into his tattoos. Mir told me once that they came to be that way, how they were normal rebel ones, until Odin captured their whole unkindness. Most of them he roasted and ate for supper, but Hugin and Munin experimented, wiping their memories, binding them to his will. Mimi also referred to them as right pricks, even for birds. Okay, not the
Not
best.
sure he'll know too much about climbing.
Why is this guy following us?
How are you gonna do it?
One step at a time, I guess. But with hands.
You stay here, huh? Oh, what?
Well, Loki, you seem like a good guy. I really hope I am not about to watch you die.
Thanks. Me too.
You know not to look down, right?
I like looking down. Shows me how much progress I've made.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. Can I use that? I mean, a little ironic his last words, but...
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing. Hey, you're doing great.
That's a long climb. If you can jump from one part side to the other, I mean.
Loki! Thanks, Gilder. Hope you're right.
Skjolder. Skjolder lives outside the wall of Asgard, in a camp of refugees from Midgard. I guess Odin actually saved a lot of people from the desolation, even though he caused it. I wouldn't have believed that, but I can't tell Skjolder is honest. He's nice, funny about my age. I didn't come to Asgard to make friends, but maybe I already have. Really? You talked to this guy like for 10 seconds.
Okay, I can do this. This is fine. Just keep climbing. And now where?
Okay, some more rubbish.
Hey, Hugin. Don't suppose you'd like to pass the time by telling a story, would ya? Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. White? Up here? How come?
Wait, I have to use this other arrow for these people. Good enough.
Totally fine with me.
Go down. Stay down. What?
Yappa!
And this one is done. Alright. So,
Yeah, I'm coming. Let's get that chain down.
chain? What chain? Oh, that chain.
Yeah.
Can I? Ah, okay. Finally.
I wonder why I can't hear your thoughts. Sure seemed like Odin could. That was you in our cabin, right? You and your brother, I guess? Taking that for a yes. Breathe. And... Yes! I bet I'm past the worst of it now.
Spider-Man.
Or not.
Okay, under this scary passage. Very dark and scary. With monster in it.
Wanna just let me pass through? No? Have it your way. Yappa!
Where are they? Oh, they died. There's more?
Yappa!
Can just kill them from. Oh, that's what I have to do. I have to destroy that thing. The nest. We done? No, apparently no. There's more. There's another nest up there. Finito? Okay. Let me go and get the stuff. So there was this chest over here. And there was something down there as well. Up there. Huxin. Well, never mind. And up here. Squeeze through.
Yeah, up. I get it.
Almost there, huh? Almost there. Oh, we're here now.
Whoa. Okay. They're connected. Yeah, that made sense. I think.
Does it?
Gotta do both sides though.
There we go.
Yeah, nice. This might work.
So what?
Here we go.
Hoopla.
Made it. Ah! Woke up more wind. Yappa!
There wasn't any
Hey,
nest.
you get to fly. I'm doing what I can.
Normal steel. Nothing impressive.
Huh. Don't see any more shortcuts. Just gotta climb a little further. Maybe a lot further. But I've come this far. Hey, Hugin. How about I tell you a story? Once there was a giant named Loki who thought it'd be a good idea to accept Odin's invitation to Asgard.
And?
So, Odin tested Loki, expecting him to climb by himself all the way up Hrimthur's wall. So, what did Loki? Ah! So what did Loki do? He kept climbing. He just kept climbing. His arms hurt. His fingers went numb. It got hard to breathe. Loki kept climbing. One foothold at a time.
Man, I'm tired just looking at this.
All the way to the top. Nowhere to go but up. Okay, okay. Keep going. Come on. Can't stop now.
Almost there, huh? And now, how do you go up here?
Ah!
Ooh.
Come on. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Almost there.
It's gonna end up badly, this thing. Oh, look at this. Crazy.
Hello.
Who is this guy now?
Hi.
So, what part of the enormous wall made you think, oh, visitors must be welcome?
I was sent for, actually. By Odin?
The Allfather sent for you. Great.
Who's this guy?
Then why are you out there? And not in here?
Why don't we ask them together? Ah!
Are you finished? Now, what could Odin, Allfather, King of the Aesir, possibly want with the likes of you?
Ask him.
That's between me and Odin.
You don't even know, do you?
Think you could pull me up, or...
He got
No,
golden
I don't
teeth?
think I will. I think maybe I'll drop you.
No. No.
Yes, I'm going to drop you. Goodbye.
Wait. Think how mad the Allfather's gonna be when he finds out you killed his guest. Loki of the Jotnar?
The Jotnar. Enemy of my people.
Yes.
I
Not the
am
best
not
thing.
your enemy.
Yet.
I will be the judge of that.
You wanna fight? Let's fight. Gonna be fun.
This way, Loki of the Jotnar.
Wait, is that Gjallarhorn? Are you Heimdall?
Obviously.
Oh,
Feel
it's
free to
Heimdall.
drink in the splendor of Asgard. This is a rare sight for outsiders, especially giants.
Look
Yes.
at that.
Why not steal anything that is not nailed down? That is sure to impress your hosts.
Nice. Still a shitty place though. I mean,
Done drinking it in already. Cornerstone of civilization in the Nine Realms, not really your cup of tea. I see.
Oh, no.
Just
me?
ask your questions
he?
already.
did
How
he
do you
listen
know I
to
had
me?
questions?
It is my job. Next question.
What is your job?
I protect the realm I love from trouble.
And you think I'm trouble? You just met me.
And I can already see you are eager to prove yourself. Way too eager. Probably due to an overshadowing father figure you can never live up to.
Good guess.
I would also guess that you are disrespectful, entitled, and impulsive.
You don't know me at all. I help people.
Oh, you are here to help people. No. You are here to help
The
yourself.
texture of the
To
robe.
and lie to whoever you have to get what you want. I know you're young. Your voice probably dropped while you were climbing the wall, but what a twisted little soul you have. You are chaos in a spiffy archer suit.
Yeah.
I watch your mouth move and I see cities burning. Nothing good is going to come from you being in Asgard.
The death of all of you. Possibly.
That said,
Hopefully.
if you are here to aid the Allfather and have no treacherous intent, I guess that makes us allies. Good
Heimdall.
talk.
Heimdall, the bearer of Gjallarhorn. Mimir said he was dangerous, a true believer of Odin. He didn't mention what a complete jerk he is. Or that he's able to read people somehow. The less time I spend around this guy, the better. Yeah, I guess so. It's better.
Who loves me the most? Who loves me the most?
Wow, that's almost as impressive as Baldur taming a dragon.
Balder had the luxury of not caring how badly he got burned. I outwitted them. Dominate them fair and square.
So, I have to go up on this thing. Let's go.
Whoa. Are these all Aesir gods?
What? You think all Aesir are gods?
But Skilder told me that
Oh,
only...
well, if Skilder told you, clearly whoever that is must be the authority on Aesir gods, not the Aesir god you are currently talking to. You literally know nothing of our culture, do you?
I know lots of things. I know a giant built that wall.
A giant built the wall that keeps out the giants.
Uther, son
Wow,
of Thamur.
who cooled down?
I know the whole story.
So those are Aesir, those blue
I
people.
cannot wait for you to regale me with the revisionist tales of Asgard's architectural history.
Is that Odin's palace?
What Kratos is doing in the
Do you
meantime
think the
here?
All-Father
I mean, he
needs to
chased
pump
after
himself
him?
up like some mortal chieftain?
I guess not.
That is the great lodge, which the All-Father built with his own hands.
Seriously?
I'm sorry if that is a letdown.
The king of the gods live in this
Real
shack.
power, you see, does not need to flaunt.
Jesus
It
Christ.
emerges when the time is right. Don't you agree?
Ha! Hey! Whoa! Ah!
Hey, helmets! I brought you a practice dummy.
I thought we were going to Odin!
You see, the thing is, you do
Treacherous intent. So I am not letting you anywhere near the altar.
That's right. Show me all of your stupid little tricks.
That is your big special move. Hilarious. Down, boy.
I'm killing everybody though.
Very nice. You'll not last every war ever fought.
Well, that was boring.
Guess who's next?
You?
You sure you want to keep Allfather waiting?
Funny thing, I am sure about that. Yes, I am feeling very sure, matter of fact. Whoa! Whoa! How is he doing? Oh no! Arrows! How fearsome! Oh! That one felt special! Hope that was not the last trick you have.
I can't hit this guy. As obviously it's
You'll be
scripted.
seeing him from your grave.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
You can hit me
Not
though.
even close. Is this all you've got? How have you survived this long? Is that it? Is this
It's not even
all you
trying
have
to-
show me, Jotun?
Ooh, that was humiliating.
I do have to say, Loki, I am profoundly unimpressed. You should probably stay down. Great.
Knock it off. Like it or not, he's Allfather's guest.
Something.
Should pick up with the big guy, not with the small one.
More steps, you're not gonna like how this ends.
Really? And how do you intend to stop me?
Look into my eyes. You tell me.
You are a sick man.
Loki, you made it. I am So honored. I see you've met Heimdall. He reads minds for me.
The boy is false, Allfather.
This young man, who is my guest, is covered in mud. Care to explain?
He means to betray you.
Is that true, Loki? You a little trickster?
Yes.
I'm just messing around. Of course he means to betray me, Heimdall. Why else would he come? I've given him no reason to trust me. Not yet. But he's got some very big questions. And I have so many answers to give. What are you up to? Dismissed. Go.
Gladly.
And you, clean yourself up.
But Allfather.
Oh, no. Heimdall, will you just relax? Were you intending on killing me first thing? See? What, that's not good enough for you? Get out of here.
Look at his face.
He's a lot, I know. Very perceptive, but sometimes he just forgets to think, you know? Hey, I got some places to be.
Okay.
So how'd your father take the news that you decided to accept my invitation?
I don't think we should talk about my father.
Not well, huh? Can't blame him. Between my ex-wife and my disgruntled former employee, he's not exactly getting an unbiased view. But
Valkyrie?
you're curious, open-minded. That's important. Meest, carry on. Pretend I'm not here. If I'm being honest with you, Loki, you're lucky my offer still stands after you went and sprung Tyr. But I suppose spending time with him is punishment enough, isn't it? At least Mimir never lost his sense of humor. But look, that's all behind us now. I like to keep looking forward. Hey! I want them trained, not decapitated. Just keep it below the neck, all right? Is that really what you do when I'm not here?
All Father,
Queen Gná.
the Einherjar are ready for your blessings.
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
Huh. Guess there's a new Valkyrie Queen.
Great soldiers, these Einherjar. But they tend to come out of Valhalla a little foggy. I do what I can for them, help them remember who
Cool,
they
you
were
can
in
replace
life.
the
It's
Valkyries.
important, don't you think? A sense of identity gives things meaning. Moon Thinafen, Hrothgar. Moon Thinafen, Worm.
They become like
Moon Thinafen,
crazy.
Yana. Okay, next up. The books. Good. Those are for him. I understand you're an avid reader. These are just a few things from my personal collection.
Thanks.
Jurgen, those better not be mushrooms I smell.
Listen, I appreciate your offer, but I'm really not sure what you're expecting from me.
Right now, you're just visiting, Loki. One step at a time. Steady there, Carl.
But with all respect, you need to know, I came to study, not to serve.
Another servant is the last thing I need. I need someone with drive, with curiosity, someone who'll take initiative. That looks good. Is that braised?
But why me? Is it because I'm half giant?
Big deal. So's Thor. Erlen, try to stay awake for me.
Okay, but...
Look, don't overthink it. I have a project I think you'll be interested in. A major learning opportunity. For both of us.
What about my family? My friends? I need to know nobody's gonna get hurt.
Why would I hurt anybody? A truce is all I've been asking for from the start, if you recall. Look, you're here now. Stop worrying. It's all gonna be fine. Almost to your room.
My room?
Yep, just over here. Feel free to come and go. Take what you need, poke around as you please. You're not my prisoner. And more importantly, I'm not your father.
Allfather, there's a
Clearly.
situation that needs your attention.
Sif, you missed welcoming our new
Sif.
house guest. Say hello to Loki.
This is him. Here. In our home. How nice.
My diplomat. Everything all right in New Midgard?
The refugees are fine. The situation is with the dwarves. You know who is back.
Yeah, it's always something. Put those books down. We got another stop to make.
Sure.
Sif. Meeting Sif was really uncomfortable. She was so icy towards me, I started to worry she knew what I did to Modi. Who's Modi again? But I know nobody saw that. It's bad enough that she blames father. And now I'm in her home. If I know what's good for me, and I think I do, I'll just stay out of her way. Maybe it's better. It's better. This guy travels like this
Alright,
is...
I'm here. Where is he?
Just over there, Allfather. Sir.
Just teleport wherever he wants.
Chief, it's been too long. What's the issue now?
No issue at all if you're trying to build volatile death traps.
I approve these designs personally, and not all that recently, I might add. Did you just wake up with the urge to be a pain in my ass?
It's a trebuchet?
Who's the kid? You training pickpockets?
You know what, Derlin? You reek
Not
of
really.
cheap mead, and that is by far your most endearing characteristic. Now listen up. It's me, your entire economy, speaking. I want you to know that I have confidence in you. Confidence you can deliver me these machines as promised, on time, on budget, and of course, safely.
What he has to
The
do
rules
with
have
these
never let me
machines?
down, and they're not about to start now. Right? Good.
Against who he has to fight? I mean, against an army? What he has to do? He has to... I don't get it.
Okay, I'm gonna let you catch your breath. When you're ready to get to work and start getting those answers, meet me in my study down the hall. Oh, and help yourself to a change of clothes.
Odin. After all the terrible things I heard about Odin, I never expected him to be so respectful of me. Obviously, he's tricking you. Back at the cabin, when he invited me to Asgard, and since arriving here, he seemed genuinely interested to know who I am and what I think. I know I can't trust him too far, but it's nice to be listened to. I feel safer around him than I thought I would. Let's see what answers he has for me. Is this the kind of people you don't have to trust? The one that tells you what you want to hear. Let's see what's the change of clothes. Oh. Wrong button. Open it again. So we got
Guess I could try this on. Has less mud on it anyway.
Ranger Resolve. Bow abilities of runic summon or reduce cooldown.
Nice!
Easy bow.
Whoa, I can use this.
And this. Upgrade the gear.
Huh.
Bow.
Nicely equipped. I need
Easy
work.
bow. Craftable. Bow abilities and runic summons are greatly reduce cooldown. Greatly increase status damage. From runic arrows. Stun from melee attacks and bow shot. Upgrading it, what it does. Because the stun from melee attack probably is the best thing. level 3 is the max. Let's keep this one. Special items. Accessory. Sigil amplification. All damage dealt is increased while runic arrow are fully depleted. Beast scraps. Lethal detonation. Kill from runic arrow explode. No, we don't care about this. Sonic aftershock, yeah. Sonic attunement, yeah. And we have First runic arrow. Using Godstone register to found 2 runic arrow and further reduce runic summon cooldown. Found. When a runic summon is in cooldown, increase the status applied from runic arrows. Killing an enemy with runic arrows immediately restore 2 in its place. Let's leave it like that for now. Who is this?
Loki, right? Gotta say, the irony of this isn't lost on me. This was his room, you know?
His?
My brother's.
Your brother?
Modi?
Ah, your brother. Really? I had no idea.
Uh-huh. And now it's yours. Enjoy. Thrudthorstottir.
Who? True?
Relax.
Truth.
You've got some pretty small shoes to fill. We're better off without him, Loki. Trust me.
Sure, trust her. You can trust everybody here.
Walk with me.
You forgot your...
Don't forget your sword.
Someone will clean that up.
Why he went there? It's really not not the great place to be. I mean, everyone could kill you anyway, any moment.
So, what kind of sword is that?
It's new. One of a kind. My father gave it to me for Valkyrie training.
You're in Valkyrie training?
Got time to talk about it? I was just heading to the Great Hall. But if you need to go to work, Grandfather's study is just down those stairs.
Join the old father in the study when ready. Walk with me. When ready, he said.
So how do you become a Valkyrie?
First, I train till I'm the best I can be. Then I wait till Grandfather notices. And then I hope he and my dad can convince Mom it's okay.
You know, my father and I, we encountered a whole bunch of Valkyries.
Wait, what? Where? Promise to tell me everything.
I promise.
Mother, did you meet Loki?
Oh, now he's got you involved with this?
Involved with what? I'm being friendly. Isn't that diplomacy?
You understand who this is, right? What his father did? Why does he want him here?
Mom! Come on, you're embarrassing me.
We'll talk about this later.
Do not.
I will.
Sorry about her.
Maybe.
Mom's, right? So, did you want to look around some more, or do you really need to get to work?
Something's different with the trying to poison Thor.
Listen, whatever Grandfather is having you do, remember, this is your chance to prove yourself. That's all that some of us want.
Oh, Yeah, I'll try to do some good.
That's my room. Used to be Magnie's. Guess I'm moving up. That's where Mom and Dad sleep. Ever hear a thunder god snore? 'Cause you're gonna. That's where Baldur stayed. When he stayed, anywhere. You don't want to bother Forsetti. He's all work.
Here, nothing.
Honey doesn't spoil. Stop being weird.
Don't run off. I don't want to get in trouble if you disappear.
Seriously, Sis makes eye contact.
That's what the Aesir would say. The Aesir are gods.
Please do not involve me in your pathetic attempts to impress one another.
Huh?
Come on. You haven't had enough Heimdall in your day? Let's go.
Not Aesir. Still, you feel it.
Who is this? That's a shitty place. Jesus. I mean, those are gods. Could I have done better? Alright.
Catch you later.
Let's see what this guy has to say.
I understand. Yes. Do you see me nodding and saying, yes, I understand? Uh-huh. Yes? Yes, all right. Mm-hmm. You see, this is you not letting me talk. No, Hugin, I don't need my ears cleaned. I need you to stop croaking and accept the answer you know I'm about to give.
What?
I was just looking at this.
That old thing. I've had that since... Huh. Who can remember?
The magic sword.
You have a name?
Ingrid.
Really?
Sure, why not? Take it, if you like it that much.
For real?
Consider it a perk of the job.
Thank you. I mean, really.
And they say I'm the bad guy. Come on, let's walk.
This guy is easily swayed. I mean,
You're welcome.
3DO.
Everyone's got me all wrong. You think war drives me, or power, wealth? Nah, never have. You know what drives me? What I really want? I want answers. Same as you. See, mortals have it easy. When they push up against life's big questions, they can look to us. They give them meaning, divine comfort. We both know that's a sham. But when we have questions, why are we here? To give meaning to mortals while living without it ourselves? No. We're more than that. And I found something that proves it.
So you're looking for meaning?
It's what drives me. You feel it, don't you?
That's a tear. It's
Feels like-
space-time.
Knowledge. Truth.
All truth. All the answers. We could find out why we're here, learn how to change our fates, stop Ragnarok for good, maybe?
That's what you want,
Save
huh?
the
Change
people
your
we love.
fate. You don't want to die.
How?
I was a young god when I found it. Spent lifetimes studying it, following every clue down every dead end, looking for and finally unearthing this.
It's a mask.
See that? It shares the same mystical energy.
It opened a crack. Can we just look inside?
I wouldn't recommend that.
Oops.
What's the broken mask for?
You recognize any writing on it?
These aren't from the Nine Realms. Smolder. Obsidione Spitha. From smoldered earth and obsidian spark, and a field of battles never fought.
Are you certain? Because if that's a clue, I know what it means.
And what's that?
Keep working with me and find out. You don't have to kill anyone. You don't have to betray your father or yourself. Come on, I know you felt what I felt. The answers are in there. Let's get them. I mean, you translated this language like it was nothing.
If I do help you, what's next?
Thor, get down here.
All Father.
Don't do that.
Ooh.
What's next is chasing this down. Take this and this stealthy side of beef and see where it takes you.
I don't promise anything.
Nonsense. Happy hunting. And you, go easy on him, you hear me?
Oh, we're going with Thor now. Cool.
Muspelheim? The rest of the mask is here?
Muspelheim.
It's where All Father dropped us. What do you think? Just take that and do your damn job.
It's Thor.
So, where are we going?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? All Father thinks that you know what you're doing. So do it.
Mask of Guidance. The mask is attuned to a trial's goal and will radiate light when it's following the correct path.
Weird. Well, it seems like we go through this rock. I was
Boom.
gonna get that.
With those arms? Let's see what Loki and that shiny toothpick. Slow going, eh?
You could maybe help. Oh, Ingrid. Nice moves.
Cool.
Too easy. Where are we supposed to head now?
I'll check.
That way.
Up there. It looks like there might be a ledge we could reach. If we...
Too slow.
Hey!
Ooh.
You can't just grab people like that.
No, what else are they gonna throw you? They're young. Neat trick. Kid, there's things up there hitting us with fire. Use your bow on it. Use the arrows. Aim I took my blood payment from your father for what happened to my sons. But I haven't taken it from you. Yet.
You can try.
Later. Don't want to keep the All-Father waiting. Speaking of which, mask.
Right. Alka!
How do I break that? To go that way? Seriously? This way? Oh no, I want to go in here first.
I want to check here real quick. Well, this isn't the right way. Oh, wow. Is that some kind of anvil?
Is it? Oh, look at this place. Armor. That's not too bad.
If it ain't there, let's keep moving. Come on.
There was a... There, I can't do anything, so it's over there.
We need to head through those rocks. Hey, can you...
Oh, Fatso.
Yeah, that.
Just imagine what it can do to bone.
You want to talk about blood payment? What about the giants you killed? They were my family. Thamor, Ronair, they were your people too.
The giants were blithe on the Nine Realms, and I reveled in every single one of their deaths.
Let's just change the subject. You know, the last time Father and I were here, we beat every one of Surtur's trials. Think you could...
Don't play.
Out! I wouldn't worry about this now.
Seriously? Oh. Maybe I had to do it with Kratos and not with this guy. Go, 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 go!
Listen, Modi had some problems, but he was my son. And the only reason you aren't mush right now is because of that broken piece of wood.
Look! Clearly neither of us can do this mission alone. And I want to impress the Allfather just as much as you do. You don't have to like me, but we're gonna have to trust each other. Just a little bit.
Trust. I need a bigger trap.
Are those already dead? Yeah.
Good form overall, but not aggressive enough in my opinion.
You're more than welcome. can't be the way.
Hey, kid, where's the mask pointing us?
This way.
The mask is, pulling this way. We'll have to find some way down.
Sure thing.
I wasn't playing you, by the way. The trials are fun. Don't you ever have fun? You're so different from your daughter. She seemed...
Hey, come look at this.
What?
Thor, what the... Wait.
That's one way
Surtur's
down.
shrine.
You didn't die over there, did you?
No, but I was thinking...
Well, that's your problem.
The trials are just past that cliff. Might be something you and Dude can do together.
First we deal with them.
Come on, Thor. Just check them out. What have you got to lose?
That's right. Just try it.
You getting tired?
Not in the slightest.
An ogre.
You worried?
Not in the slightest. Another ogre?
How do I change the bloody arrows?
Can I get some help here?
Since we're short on time, I'll humor him.
No one is dead.
The Allfather's waited hundreds of winters. He can wait a little more. It's fun.
Fine. Stay right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right here we were. On special falcons. Maybe this one is better. That way. Where did he go?
That should keep him busy for a while. Hopefully.
Come on, give me a challenge.
Hey, Ingrid. Do you trust the Ace here? I mean, I know I can't trust them. I just need them to trust me. But that's only gonna happen if they think I trust them. Yeah.
Like suck when there's someone that can read your mind or whatever.
Can't you guys go fight Thor or something? Yep!
Walk in here, obviously. Floor is lava. So here, can break this. Bada boom, bada boom. And let's see what this one has to say. What is she doing here?
You know, for someone who was trained as a warrior, you are tragically easy to startle.
I didn't. What are you doing here?
A girl can't visit a shrine of her own volition?
You're here for Sorter's marble.
Maybe.
You're out looking for more giant marbles? You know what this looks like, right?
Like the life story of one of our people? And also maybe a storage closet.
No. This looks an awful lot like Defying Destiny.
The question is, what are you doing here?
Yeah, then you hear Thor.
Odin gave that to you?
It's not. Well, he did, but it's not. I'm not working with him. I would never tell him anything about Ironwood if that's what you're worried about. And I'm definitely not serving him.
It's prophecy's words, not mine. I've got a marble to find. You're welcome to help if you want.
Fine. But are you sure you're up for breaking the rules like this? There aren't any prophecies of you collecting any marbles.
Our endings haven't been written, right? Come on, champ. Oh, hello there. A sentient sword. Huh. Another marble. Surtur's. No soul in it, though.
So he's still out there somewhere. A while back, you talked about how the giants left. You ever think about them?
All the time. They're far from here. Far from Odin and Thor.
And Thor is just upstairs,
I
huh?
wonder what lands they've gone to. What seas they've crossed. Why?
I want to find them. I'm gonna save my father, and then I'll find them. It's starting. Who is that?
Not Surtur, that's for sure. Look at all that frost.
Sinmara.
Don't think I've heard of her before. And here comes Surtur.
Wow. This must have been some fight.
Yeah, until it wasn't.
They just stopped?
Oh, no. Look, it's because they fought together.
Looks like they even became friends. Good friends.
Are they?
Yeah. I think they are.
Oh, well that's good for them.
But it looks like their, love caused them to combine into some kind of huge creature.
Ragnarok.
And then...
Ragnarok destroys Asgard.
Right. I saw that in Groa's shrine.
Well, that was...
Illuminating.
something. Oh, hey, remember the snake we put that soul in?
Yeah.
Can't really forget that.
I saw it. It's getting bigger.
Seriously?
Like, faster than normal bigger.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen.
Huh. I'm gonna hang back here. Don't want your, friend to see a giant he missed.
Of course. Just be careful. Please.
You too, Loki.
Let's go.
Hey, Ingrid. Think Thor died from...
You thought you could defeat the god of thunder?
Oh.
I guess no. It's not very smart, this Thor, huh? Being a moron.
My father and I visited this place the last time we were in Muspelheim. Feels like forever ago.
No. So. Okay. Did he finish? Alright.
I admit, that was fun. There were mountains of corpses by the time I finished, cut down like meat. The lava ran red. True.
Great. You want to help down here?
Wouldn't think you'd need my help if you beat all those trials. Or did you just watch your father? Hey, what's
Luke has
taking so
mentioned
long?
everyone. Oh, in the face. Oh.
You wouldn't believe the scores of these things I just killed. It was glorious. I think you're right. Thrud wouldn't. She'd be faring better than you, at least.
Yeah, eat them. Hmm? Why? What is it? Where is it coming? It was coming from inside the vessel. Noise. What are you talking about?
You could have done that at any time.
You seem to be handling yourself well enough. I was trusting you. So, where to?
Let me check.
Look at that.
Looks like we need to head through that gate. Thor?
Ain't that impressive? Real god stuff.
You are a god.
You're damn right.
And so am I. It's here. This is the spot.
Well, where is it? In the lava?
I don't know. No! Ah! Damn it!
Some advice. Sticking your hand in lava is never gonna feel good.
Wasn't thinking.
Good. It's better that way. All right, let's get out of here. Oh. Don't try to play me again. You're an okay kid. But you're still a giant, and I'll revel in killing you too.
What did you do? Loki. The rift got brighter. Look, you did it.
Look, one of these phrases is complete now. We can read it all.
But you can't translate it.
Not yet.
See, I got a little theory. I think if we can find the rest of this, we can use it to look into that without, you know, losing an eye or worse. Look at this. We make a good team. Don't we? Don't we? Make a good damn team?
Just like you and Baldur.
You both behave out there?
Thor was really great. I learned a lot from him.
You learned something from him? Really now? Okay. What did you teach the kid?
Nothing. What could I possibly teach him?
Exactly. Ah, I was wondering where that went. Actually, I had a pretty good idea. Change of heart.
I'm not really sure why I came to Asgard. But I realize now it wasn't to be a spy. I need you to know you can trust me. And if I'm gonna help you take this to the end, I need to be able to trust you.
And trust is earned. I get it. Take this, figure out the rest of it. If you're staying, that is.
You're gonna tell me what you're really looking for in there.
Translate that, and I'll tell you everything. And on that, young man, you can trust me.
You always this hard on Thor? Seems like you're mad at him or something.
Ooh, getting nosy, getting personal. No, I get it, but it's nothing like that. It's, well, to be honest, it's the only language he understands. I'm serious. Go ahead and try being nice to him. See where that gets you.
Huh. So you must be a jerk. Stealing money. Opening treasure chest. Moonstone. Accessory, but this is for
Isn't that a Greek
Kratos.
instrument? Wonder if Tyr brought that back.
That's a piece of silver. Like silver. Let's go up here. What's the story now?
All right, come along, Hugin.
I can't use the mask here or any weapon. So I'm stealing. Some cutscene has to happen now.
Hey, you're back! How was it? Did Father behave himself?
Yeah, I mean, better than I would have expected, I guess.
Is that the sword from Grandfather's study?
Oh yeah, her name's Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid. Wow.
R2D2.
Father must really trust you. Well, glad you survived your first day.
Hey, me too.
Tomorrow we talk about Valkyries.
Definitely.
Nice haircut.
I'm not thrilled. Did you think that I would be?
Well, it's pretty.
I'm not angry. I'm concerned. You know that's not what I want for her.
You don't want her to have a sword.
But it's not about having a sword.
Hmm.
It's about what you use it for. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. And I don't want that for her either, okay?
So they are
Don't have to worry.
concerned parents.
She's a smart girl. Smarter than her father.
Well, when you're right, you're right. Come here.
So how do you go upstairs? From here, it's closed. No, here.
Hi. Are you trying to make friends now?
No, with you.
Well, I just aided the Allfather. You said that makes us allies.
Yes, as long as you had no treacherous... Interesting. You don't really know quite what you're doing here anymore. Sometimes I envy the Allfather. He always sees the best in people. While all I see is what people really are. Nobody ever says what they mean. Some lie to the world. Some lie to themselves and don't even know it. And then there is you. You don't know what you want. You don't even know who you are.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have a clue.
But I hope you do know this. I will be watching.
You will die, I'm sure.
Even from the Allfather's rings.
Saw Forseti the other day.
Let's see if I can go out. I can't. So I still have to stay here. I really think Kratos is on his way here. It's gonna make a mess.
Well, this has been a weird day. Exactly.
Let me see if there's a way of increase the sword.
Huh. Nicely equipped. What needs work?
I can go to level. Wait. Talon. See, increase stun. Let's go to level 3. And that's it, only the bow. There's Jim Carrey behind that mask, huh? Be careful. There's a soul inside his sword. What you think? You want to go to Asgard and kill everybody? Please do.
Good morning, brother. No news, I'm afraid. I have a plan. Do you now?
Be now.
The Norns. You found them once. Could you do so again?
I could try, but I don't see how that would
They
help.
are the fates of these lands, are they not? I would know what they know.
You may not find them cooperative.
As long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should be raising one.
Yes,
Yeah,
nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the situation. The boy seems quite capable. Perhaps if you simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here. You encouraged his foolishness, his confusion. I do not seek war. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya. War as a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to divide ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
You have been quiet.
Frankly, I'm surprised you, of all people, would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
Okay.
Who am I to offer you counsel? I only hoped to help the boy.
Let's see what this guy has to offer.
And I failed.
Here, you're at the center of this. You always have been. That's why Odin imprisoned you
Heal.
in the first place. He's terrified of you.
No.
It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies. No one has ever united the realms as you once did.
I can do this though. Defense 15.
I've lost myself.
15, 12, 12, 15, 17.
There is something beyond that.
And what is that?
Purpose. Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
So you would have me accept my fate? Securing your vengeance.
Yeah.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another.
I can't do this. Petrified bone. Petrified bone. Oh, petrified bone is for everything though. 29, 9. Let's do this. But yeah, I should have used it for this. Damn it. 23, 12. What is this?
Like, it's soft, but hold it in your hands. Like, feel it.
Yeah, so what?
Can you feel that?
Yeah, it's the fan inside the switch.
But it's switched off.
It's not switched off. It's on rest mode.
It's like it's got a heartbeat.
It's not heartbeat. It's just the fan. It's still on. It's weird though. Shouldn't. But yeah, you can feel it. Yeah. You have to check if it does it when you turn everything off.
What do you mean when you turn everything off?
Like if you completely turn it off.
How do you even do that?
What do you mean? You go and click the power button, hold it, and you go to turn off. But don't do it. There's no point. I mean, don't do it because otherwise you have to restart it again. Don't.
Switch just told me to do.
No, don't do it. This is the way you can do it, but there's no point in doing it. Keep it on. And so, what are you playing on the Switch? Tube and Campus. Can you even play it on the Switch?
It's hard to learn all the menus and buttons.
I guess it is, yeah. Okay, where were we? 23, 12, 15, 12, 12. No, keep this one. Tier 2. Should we do the special items? Enchantment. And craft all this. Attack against enemies will cleanse small amount of Bifrost. Red Tide, Resistance, Helheim, Enhancement. Set bonus increase ground melee damage when he's below 50% health based on his vitality. Vanheim's Honor. Runic and Luck. This is Vanheim. Well, I'll do it. I got so much money then. Midgard's Honor. this one. They're not even part of a set, so could be useful with some enemy. Relics. Can increase it. Runic capacity. Examine. Resources, we don't need them. Armor, we said it's not possible to increase it. Courage. No, keep this one. It's much better. No, we keep the Lunda one. Amulet is already a max. Okay. Can we add another amulet? Cooldown, luck, defense, and luck. 12-3 is very good, this one. Increase melee damage against started affected enemy based on luck. Niflheim, defense 10, defense 3, strength 10. This one is better than 12-3 is better than just 10. Strength tool down, strength runic, luck strength, vitality. That from above and Bifrost. Let's keep it like this for now.
Hang on! I got something for you.
Yeah, what do you got?
Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back.
Oh.
Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Let me see, because now defense 55, 70-14. I'm not gonna use this. I mean, it's practically the same of the Dauntless, but this one is 70-14. This one is just 55. Unless I can't increase it by a lot.
I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
Whatever you need.
$70. No, it's worse than the one I have. There's no point. No point at all. Oh, we're almost at 2 hours here. But I want to continue a bit more. Time is it? 4:30 only. So, Midgard, the Crucible, the Eyes of Odin. So we can go to Muspelheim. I can't. Kratos cannot go. Okay. Goes to turn on the light.
We are certain the trace could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
Every time it falls on the floor.
That is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Sled?
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
We should get down to the wolves, brother.
Yeah, but wait. Also, maybe here is better use fire. Hello, wolves.
Come.
Come.
Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, Faye herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not a problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Ha ha!
Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further.
That can have me when he urges me.
Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
That way, they say. But there's so much to check
Well,
here.
the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with sea. Hold that thought. I think it's about to get violent. Fire your back!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Bram!
Fire from behind!
Over there! Boom!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Changing arrows!
Suspect that's all of them.
These were cold.
Is it?
Infamous for.
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was kind of you. The Coal Raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something about it.
Luminous alloy.
Up to you, brother. If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late.
Yeah, let's ride the camps. Treasure map. Also, since we're here. Okay, that's the map. Accessory. Runic capacity. When using a runic summon, instantly refill or runic arrow. Yeah, I got it. I wanted to do skills. Okay. Striking a grounded enemy with a Hyperion grapple causes fairy impact and send blah blah blah. While immolation is full, press L1 and triangle to activate. And sounds enhance the blade, the chaos. Why not? We get this one as well. Freya. Runic arrow deals great. Increase some damage. Freya had more specialized abilities. Ranged attack. Freya enters Valkyrie form to rise into the air and slamming enemies. Why not? Attack enemies inflicted with Freya Sonic. Creates burn, stunned by enemies. For now, it's okay like that. This one has everything already. Just have to increase what I have. Spartan Rage. Why not? And Bifrost. I don't know how to do those. Anyway. What's that? There's something back here.
No, Sigrun speaks highly of your great battle as well.
You know of that.
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally, long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen, as Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Sigrun helping you recover yourself. She's so loyal, wise, clever.
This guy's here again.
Doesn't take your daughters to see where you're coming from.
What's back here?
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Nords live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go.
Another time. We must focus.
Oh no, turning on these things. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How do I get there? How do I even get there? Here there's nothing. Here I can't. I mean, I can do this. No? Okay, and 2. What about the third one? What is it? Why are you barking? What's wrong? Stop barking. I need to find the third one. So, 1. Back here? No. N. I need an N. N. Where it can be. Where is it? Not up here. There we go. Perfect. Another horn. 204.
Well, those Norns aren't going to find themselves. Back to the wolves.
Yeah. Don't be annoying though.
I was telling you about the Well of Earth, where the Norns dwell. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's mind? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
Here, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found.
Not now.
Never seen craftsmanship like this before. Can't imagine how old it is. Now, where have we seen an artifact like that before?
Tyr's vault.
Like deposit. Seriously? What a waste of time. Until here for a slug deposit. Let's see, left. Let's go here, left.
Was there more of Odin and the Norns?
No. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate.
Hold! What is that?
Can never finish a story because there's always somewhere to go.
The Oarsmen. A monument to conquerors.
Made some lovely warships, though.
Where am I going? Oh, here.
Changing arrows!
What is 3.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
They destroy me.
Behind you, incoming!
Oh. No, no, I don't want to use it. Damn it, I didn't want to use it for this moron. Come on.
Right side!
Come on, Kratos. Off your back.
Yeah, die, just die. So now I can start from the checkpoint, but I lost the stone anyway. Where did he come from? No, Kratos, you have to use the bloody shield though. Bam! In the face.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Where did he go? No. So one is the strong one, and there's two like rubbish. I want to finish this fight and then save. But I need to beat these people.
Steady your guard!
You can't hit them. Okay, just you, my friend. No! Come on! How did he kill me? Oh, come on. No. They have to die.
Watch your right!
Behind you!
Oh, I hate those fucking flying bastards. You can never hit them.
Watch your left!
Come here, yeah, piece of shit. This one you have to go like that. Parry. You have to parry these guys. You can't go charging them because they dodge. They leave bombs. That's the realms. Yeah, there's stuff to do, but for now, since we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes, I think we can save for now. Nice, nice. I like the quantity and how different the enemies are. Not too bad.